Today in the courtroom, a tense drama unfolds. A man pleads for a second chance, but the court is confronted with a history filled with violence and broken promises. Will he earn trust this time, or has he reached the end of the road?
Deferred finding of guilt, as you had applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, state proceeding on count 1, punishment was to be assessed at a cap of 10. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 4892, State of Texas versus Carlos Gallardo. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Michael DeLeon for Mr. Gallardo.
And are you Mr. Gallardo? Had found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court deferred finding of guilt as you had applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, state proceeding on count 1, punishment was to be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. The state opposes your application for community supervision or deferred adjudication. They were taken in consideration 2024 CR 3341, 72840, 728-402, and there's to be restitution for drug testing. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
Let's break it down. Deferred adjudication is basically a chance to dodge prison if you stick to the rules. But the state isn't buying it. Why? Because this isn't Mr. Gallardo's first offense or even his second.
Defense?
I think they've misspelled Mr. Gallardo's name a few times, but otherwise, nothing factual, Judge.
All right. Does anyone have any witnesses? State?
No.
Defense?
No witnesses, Your Honor.
All right. State, you are opposed. Why are you opposed?
Also, that was BTS and other states feels that 10 years.
Just 1 second. Guys, I'm on the record. Okay, sure. All right, you may continue.
Judge, he just had a sense of history. Peter was waiting in this case to complete negotiations for the state believes that a 10-year sentence is appropriate.
All right, defense.
Judge, Your Honor,
For a moment, the courtroom falls silent, and that pause feels heavy. The defense argues that Gallardo deserves treatment, not jail. But after so many chances, is the court even willing to listen this time?
Mr. Gallardo does have a criminal history in his past, but the problem with Mr. Gallardo is in the past, he's constantly never gotten drug treatment. He's gone to prison before for similar deals, but the thing is that he, as the PSI states, he does want to have drug treatment. He wants to get help. We can send him to prison today, Judge, and that's just kicking the can down the road. We need to get him, especially since he's motivated to get treatment. We're asking the courts to grant him deferred adjudication, put him in any type of drug treatment program that the court feels would assist him in that. And obviously that could be a lockdown facility or whatever the Tapa Valley would recommend. But we're asking for that opportunity for him to be able to get drug treatment so that this behavior doesn't repeat for the rest of his life. And that's what's going to happen if he doesn't get treatment. If he messes up enough.
For the first time, we hear from Gallardo himself. He says he wants help and sounds sincere. But let's be honest, a long criminal record doesn't just disappear. Does the judge believe him, or is it already too late?
Just to my client, Mr. Gallardo, before, if he's granted deferred, if he's put on and he messes up, the court can sentence him to prison for the maximum amount of time. With that big hammer over his head, Your Honor, we're asking for deferred adjudication and allow him to have that opportunity to get drug treatment. And Mr. Gallardo does want to make a brief statement to the court about why he wants to be on probation.
All right, you want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. Make sure you keep your voice up. State your name for the record, please.
Carlos Gallardo.
All right, defense, do you have any questions for him, or he just would like to make a statement?
My one question for you, Mr. Gallardo, is tell the court why you feel like, if you're placed on probation, why you could be successful, why you want to be on probation.
I need help.
Tell the court more. What do you need help for?
drug. I used when I would use drugs, I used it like as it was Ritalin to cope with basically with life.
You're talking about like self-medicating?
Yes.
Okay. And how long have you been doing that?
I started since last year.
Okay. And do you feel like if you got drug treatment that would help?
Yes.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to tell the court before the court decides what your sentence should be?
Yes. I just need help and continue my life, try to better myself than what I was doing before.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
State, any questions?
Yes. So you were convicted of assault on a family second here in Bear County. Is that correct?
The judge closes with a chilling reality. Texas always finds a place for repeat offenders. Crowded jails? Doesn't matter. Keep coming back, and they'll make room, even if it means sleeping in a hallway. That's your future, Mr. Gallardo, unless something changes.
To build another jail, and they can always find room to put you in a cell, and then you can file whatever human rights violation you think are being violated. You can file that, but they're not going to let you go because the jail is overcrowded. They're going to find a place for you, even if it's standing or sleeping in the hallway. You understand?
Baby.
All right, good luck to you.